looking at some very nice weather across the Central Coast, and that all begins today. Even this morning, looking pretty nice out there. We do have a disturbance just to the northwest of us, and that's going to continue to track south along the west there, but really, we're not going to see anything out of this until much later in the weekend. So we are looking at nice weather for the next few days. The reason for that, ridge of high pressure is starting to build back into our area, so we're going to see a little bit of a warm up today. Mostly sunny conditions. We will have a little change tomorrow. Now we're still going to see this ridge of high pressure building in a little bit more to the north. That's going to warm us up even more so on Friday. We're going to see even warmer temperatures on Saturday, but with this disturbance just lingering off to the west of us, it is going to throw in a few high clouds in our area Friday and Saturday, but nonetheless we are still going to see some warm temperatures out there for the early part of the weekend. That all changes as we head into Sunday, Monday. This system will eventually start to swing in a little bit of moisture into our area, and that's mainly because this ridge of high pressure kind of dies down a bit on us, and that's when it's going to allow some of this moisture to move into our area, and we'll see that a little bit on Sunday, a better chance of that on Monday. So we are going to see a few more clouds in the area as well on Sunday, with increasing clouds into Monday with this light rain system, but it's nothing major. It's just going to be that light rain across the Central Coast. But taking it back to today, we are waking up to a few high clouds in the area and a few low clouds hanging out in the Santa Clara Valley as well as the San Lorenzo Valley this morning. Not seeing any other fog reports except for Pacheco Pass there. So it is a fairly clear start to your day today. We're going to continue to see mostly sunny conditions out there. Now the futurecast here does have some of those low clouds developing on some of the hills. It is possible with those west-northwesterly winds out there and a little bit of moisture still in the air, but I think overall this is overdoing it, and I do think we are going to see mostly sunny conditions this afternoon into this evening. And as we head into the overnight hours, we are going to see mostly clear conditions, which means we are going to see cooler overnight lows tomorrow. Nothing too crazy, but we are going to be dropping those low another probably a degree or two for most locations. So we're going to see a few more 30s out there for some of our inland spots. But look at our daytime highs. We're going to be bumping it back up into those low 60s on the north side of the bay, even some low to mid 60s in the San Lorenzo Valley. Our higher elevations, some area Bonnie Doon, you'll still be in those mid to upper 50s, so a little bit cooler higher up, but most of us sitting around those seasonal averages today. Aptos 62, 64 in Watsonville. We're going to be in those low 60s from Castroville down into Marina, mid 60s for Salinas, 65 there, 67 for Hollister. We'll be in those low to mid 60s in the Santa Clara Valley. Heading to the Monterey Peninsula, we will be a touch cooler here just because our winds are actually going to be very light today, but we will still have some light breezy conditions off of the water. That's going to keep Pacific Grove and Pebble in those low 60s today, but you can expect seasonal averages for Monterey, Carmel, and Seaside. Heading up and down the Salinas Valley, we're going to be in those mid 60s. Very beautiful day out there, plenty of sunshine to enjoy. Low 60s for Parkfield, San Antonio Valley, as well as the Big Sur Coast, 63 for Carmel Valley. Again, overnight lows just a touch cooler. We'll see a few more 30s for those inland spots and a few more low 40s around the coast. Here's what we're looking at for the next 7 days. Again, we're going to continue to see our temperatures warming up tomorrow and a little bit more so on Saturday. We will have a few more clouds in the area because of that disturbance off to the west of us Friday and Saturday, but today we are looking at mostly clear conditions. Slight chance of showers on Sunday, better chance on Monday, but then that's it. We're actually going to dry out as we head into the mid part of next week. Temperatures will drop back down to those normal averages for this time of year after being above average for the next couple of days. You can expect more of the same for our inland locations. So again, it's going to be a nice little break from the active weather we've been seeing over the last few days.